So what you're saying is VR reality became real? Yeah! Obviously I'm being sarcastic. Also, it's like VR chat is now reality. We don't have to talk in person. We use VR. But this is really fun. Being serious now. Whereas like people are becoming detached, and I know that's a thing. And that's as a person who does most of his life basically being like jobs. I have two reasons for that. One, because, well, that's important for me to actually have a job. And two, I'm slowly realizing that meeting new people I find terrifying. But that's besides the point. I like Electric State because I like the fact that it shows this grittiness. I also like, because the one thing I didn't notice, because one of the characters in this, Electric State, one of them that's in this, and I find this really interesting, is Chris Pratt's in this, which is this character. And I watched the film being like, wow, this is amazing. I did actually thought it was Chris Pratt. It was the most hilarious thing ever. I was like, wait, what? It's the most interesting thing ever. And really creative with the sort of tech that exists. And how some of the robots look is really fun. Definitely when you see the ones, like, people put on the headsets. And, like, you have a... It's like, I feel like that's creepy enough that, like, it works. But it's also, like... You can still see the emotion. You can still see the thing. But it still looks like... Okay, this doesn't look right. Like, this... I've been talking about, like, there's some tech... And I'm like, I wish I had. Which I've said before about, Be More Chill's, pill. Where, like, you get an AI in your brain. And, like... It's dark, but I can see why people would want it. With this, I'm like, no, I don't want this. I don't want this. But yeah. So one of the things that is the main focus of the movie, and this part is in the trailers, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just going to say what I thought at first. The whole thing with this is that in this movie, a lot of the time, a lot of things with this movie wants to do with the idea that this thing here is like, I'm your brother through like these phases. And at first, I thought we were going to be like, and it was like, he's a copy of the AI, or like, he's an artificial version. Obviously, there's a certain point where I'm like, oh. But it's like, I thought they're going to go that route, whereas like, they found the system and like they're able to copy and they use artificial, and I know probably not because other versions of that exists, etc. But I wasn't expecting, and then he became a supercomputer that makes the whole system run. I don't know if that's good, bad, or just insane, or all three. I like it. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. It shows why they did all of this. It makes sense emotionally with the villains. But it is insane. So yeah. I think this is really good, and I really do enjoy this, and I definitely would think that you should as well. Again, this is part of like the movie thing that I have, which is still ongoing until technically Parent Trap, which is one movie outside of it, which is really weird. And there's also a mix of Only Murders, but that's besides the point. But yeah. So I hope you enjoy, and good night.